story starts with a cool team called the Losers. They're secret soldiers working for the United States. Right now, they're on a secret job deep in the forests of Bolivia. This team has some interesting people. Roque is the smart thinker and second leader. Cougar doesn't talk much, but can shoot really well from far away. Jensen is the funny guy who knows all about computers. Pooch drives things and handles the big guns. They're just playing cards in the jungle, betting with their work tools when Clay, their boss, shows up. He tells them it's time to go. They need to make a bad guy named Fadil go to a special spot where planes will drop bombs. After that, they should leave quickly. When they get to Fadil's place, Cougar sees something worrying. Children being taken inside Fadil's house. He shows Clay right away. Clay asks Jensen to call their boss to stop the bombing, but a strange man called Max answers instead. This Max says the bombs will still come. The team tries to talk to the pilot directly, but something blocks their calls. They can't reach anyone. With no other choice, and only 8 minutes before the bombs come, they decide to save the children. They rush into Fadil's place, beat all his men, and don't get hurt at all. With just 4 minutes left, they get all the kids onto a school bus, but one girl says her brother is still inside. Clay runs back to find the boy. He sees Fadil holding the boy as a prisoner. Then Fadil tells Clay something shocking. Max has tricked him because Fadil didn't want to join their plan. After a scary moment, Fadil lets the boy go. He tells Clay that Max wants to kill all of them, just like he's doing to Fadil. Clay quickly shoots Fadil when he tries to grab his gun. The team rushes away in their vehicle. Thanks to Pooch's amazing driving, they escape just before huge bombs destroy Fadil's place. Everything blows up behind them. A helicopter comes to pick up the soldiers, but there's a problem. Not everyone can fit inside. Clay decides the children should go home first, while his team stays behind. As the helicopter is about to leave, the team hears something scary on their radio. It's Max talking to another pilot, telling him to blow up the helicopter with the children. Right then, Clay and his friends understand the horrible truth. They were supposed to be on that helicopter. Max wanted them all dead. Feeling hurt and angry, the team decides to pretend they died. They throw their dog tags into the burning mess so no one will look for them. News spreads fast that the helicopter was hit. Everyone thinks the Losers team is dead. Stuck in Bolivia with no way home, they decide to hide until they can get their real lives back and make Max pay. Clay and Roque start working with fighting roosters. Cougar and Jensen get jobs at a doll shop. Pooch becomes a car fixer. They all keep quiet and wait for the right time. One night, they talk about how they've never even seen Max, the man who gave their orders. Roque tells Clay it would be very hard to catch Max because they don't have money or important friends. He also says they should focus on getting back to America instead of chasing after Max, but Clay wants revenge for everything Max has done and already has a plan to find him. This makes Roque even more upset. He yells at Clay, saying they aren't soldiers anymore and should accept that Max beat them. That night, Clay sits at a bar having a drink when a woman named Aisha comes up to him. After talking a bit, Clay takes her to his room to have fun. But then Clay tells her he knows she's been following him since the cockfights earlier that day. When Aisha tries to grab a gun, Clay attacks her first. They get into a big fight with Aisha hitting Clay hard several times. During the fight, she tells him she can help find Max. They leave the burning room, and Aisha explains to Clay that she figured out the Losers are still alive. She counted the teeth found in the burned helicopter, and the numbers didn't match up. She offers Clay a deal. She'll help get them safely back to America if they catch Max and give him to her. Clay thinks about it and agrees, but warns her that if she's lying, he'll kill her. The next day, Clay brings his team together and asks Jensen to look into Aisha's past. Jensen only finds one important thing. The CIA wants her dead and considers her very dangerous. Soon after, Aisha arrives and tells the team that Max will be in Miami in 97 hours. He'll be traveling in a strong armored truck with at least 30 armed guards protecting him. Roque doesn't want to join at first, but everyone else thinks this is their only chance to clear their names and fix their reputation. The story moves to Dubai, where Max is talking with his helper Wade and some Indian business partners. They start arguing, and Max tells Wade to throw one of the men out of the building. We learn that Max is trying to buy something called Snooks, a special eco-friendly bomb that can destroy a whole island without hurting the environment. Max plans to sell these bombs to other people for much more money. Meanwhile, the Losers get back to the US and start their plan to steal a military helicopter. Jensen and Roque pretend to be hurt soldiers and call for medical help. When the medics come, Cougar quietly shoots them with sleep darts while Pooch knocks out the pilots. No one gets badly hurt, but the team can now take what they need. They test a rocket from the helicopter to make sure it works. "Now that's a rocket, did you see that?" they say excitedly. Then they drive away with the helicopter in a truck, finishing their theft successfully. That night, while everyone is planning how to catch Max, Roque suddenly confronts Aisha. He asks what she really wants. Aisha admits she's trying to stop Max from getting a dangerous weapon that could kill many people. Roque doesn't believe her and threatens to kill her if she's lying. The next day in Miami, the team gets into position and waits for Max's truck to leave. Roque has put a tracking device on the truck, so Jensen, who's pretending to be a hot dog seller, can see where it goes at all times. Meanwhile, Cougar gets to his spot and starts shooting at the guard cars. This creates lots of confusion and gets everyone's attention. Clay quickly throws a smoke grenade to make the guards confused, while Jensen fires a special tool that sticks to the truck and makes the doors stop working. Soon after, Aisha and Pooch arrive in a helicopter. They take control of the truck that they think has Max inside. Wade is watching from far away with binoculars. When he sees Pooch, he's shocked. The losers are still alive. Wade runs toward the helicopter trying to shoot it down, but he misses. The losers escape perfectly with the truck, but when they finally open it, they don't find Max, just a few guards and a hard drive. Jensen tries to break into the hard drive, which is made by a company called Goliath, but it's too well protected. They need a special key to see what's inside. They realize Aisha has tricked them, so Clay tells Roque to shoot her. Aisha desperately tries to explain that the hard drive is very important. It could help them find Max. Jensen says the only way to get the information is to steal a decryption key from Goliath's main building, which seems almost impossible. Roque is angry and tired. He says he doesn't care about revenge anymore and just wants to kill Aisha right now. Clay reminds him about the innocent children who died because of Max. But Roque says he's done with all this and just wants his normal life back. Clay gets so angry that he hits Roque in the face. They start fighting with each other. Pooch tries to stop the fight by pointing out that their real names are already known to their enemies, so the hard drive is now their only chance to fight back. With a serious face, Clay says they will go to Goliath's headquarters tomorrow to unlock the hard drive and finally clear their names. In Puerto Rico, Wade tells Max the bad news. The losers are still alive and coming after him. Max gets very upset and tells Wade to get 18 teams of soldiers within 12 hours to protect him. The next day, as they head to Goliath's headquarters, Pooch refuses to continue unless Clay and Roque make up. The two men have to swallow their pride and say sorry to each other for yesterday's fight. At the headquarters, Jensen dresses up like a computer expert and sneaks into the company to steal the special code that will help him open the hard drive. He calls the HR boss, pretending to be from security, and asks to meet in the lobby about something important. Once inside, Jensen sneaks into the office and gets the code without anyone noticing. But just as he's about to leave, a security guard walks in. Jensen quickly attacks him and runs out of the room. As he rushes to the elevator, 3 more guards block his way and point guns at him. Jensen calmly raises his hands and gives up. He looks out the window toward another building like he's looking for a way out. Then, with a quick move, he makes his fingers look like a gun and warns the guards. He claims he's part of a secret government experiment that lets him shoot bullets from his fingers. When one guard tries to put handcuffs on him, Jensen shoots him with his finger, then quickly takes down another guard the same way. The last guard gets so scared he drops his gun and gives up. We then see that the real bullets came from Cougar, who was hiding in the building across the street with his sniper rifle. When they get back to their hideout, Jensen opens the hard drive and finds it has $400 million in it. This is the money Max was going to use to buy the Snooks bombs. Jensen also tracks the money and finds that Max's base is in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, in Mumbai, India, Vikram, who made the bomb, sets up a meeting in a building because he's afraid Max might kill his men again. He wants to talk about the new price of the weapon. It's now $1 billion. Wade tells Max about the higher price. Clay's team has reached Max's base and is waiting for the perfect time to attack. That night, Jensen keeps looking through files, trying to find any connection between Fadil's drug business and Max's dirty money. At the same time, Pooch secretly watches his pregnant wife through security cameras. Then Jensen makes a shocking discovery in Fadil's money records. Aisha is actually Fadil's daughter. This surprises everyone, and they rush to the room where Aisha is with Clay. Aisha acts fast. She shoots Jensen in the shoulder and runs into the bathroom to hide. The team shoots many bullets into the bathroom to kill her, but when the shooting stops, they find that Aisha has escaped through the window. The group goes to a medical place to treat Jensen's wound. Pooch is very scared that Aisha will go after their families for revenge. This makes him want to stop the mission. He says he's done and needs to go home. But Roque firmly reminds him that they've already committed to the plan and are on their way to the dock where the deal will happen. After some arguing and seeing everyone else is determined to continue, Pooch finally agrees. He realizes there's no turning back now. That night, the group goes to the dock. They successfully take down some of the guards in the area. Cougar carefully positions himself and shoots one guard perfectly. Jensen focuses on his job and places several bombs around the area. Pooch sits in the getaway car, keeping watch and waiting for his team. Meanwhile, Roque and Clay go into the warehouse where they find a huge container full of money. Suddenly, Roque attacks Clay with his gun and knocks him out. At the same time, the rest of the team is ambushed, surrounded, and captured by guards. Roque explains that after their mission in Miami, he made a deal with their enemies because he was tired of Clay's endless plans for revenge against Max. Clay is very angry and warns Roque he will die a terrible death. The next day, Max starts preparing the money and getting the Snooks bomb ready. It becomes clear that he doesn't plan to pay Vikram and instead forces him to turn on the device. Meanwhile, Clay is taken to a van while his men are about to be killed. Just when the losers are about to die, Aisha suddenly appears with a rocket launcher. She creates a huge distraction. Taking advantage of the chaos, the group quickly attacks the guards and fights their way to freedom. After everyone escapes, they meet up again, ready to finish what they started. Aisha appears with her gun pointed straight at Clay. She asks if he's the one who killed her father during their mission in Bolivia. She reveals that Fadil found out about Max's evil plan and tried to stop him. In response, Max set him up and sent the losers to kill him. Despite all this, Aisha decides to continue with their plan to catch Max. Clay runs toward the plane where Roque is hiding, while the rest of the team chases Max. When Clay reaches the plane, he and Roque get into a fierce fight. After a long struggle, Clay breaks Roque's arm, but Roque is determined to escape. He gets inside the plane and gives Clay a powerful kick that sends him falling off. Wade sees Roque trying to escape with their money. He quickly jumps on a Ducati motorcycle to chase him. Meanwhile, after Vikram turns on the device, he gives the detonator to Max, but Max shoots him. Clay stands between Wade and the plane. He tells Cougar to shoot at the bike. The shot makes Wade fly into the engine, while the bike flies in front of the plane. Both Roque and Wade die in the crash. Max tries to get away in a helicopter. Clay sees him from far away and chases after him, finally trapping him. Clay shoots at the helicopter, forcing it to turn away. With no other choice, Max presses the detonator button and throws it into the sea. Without thinking twice, Clay jumps into the water. After a scary moment, he manages to turn off the bomb, but Max still gets away. On the phone, Clay warns Max that he has now seen his face and will keep hunting him. Max escapes on a bus, where two thieves suddenly rob him and take his expensive watch. At the end of the movie, the losers go with Pooch to meet his newborn baby. Later, they watch Jensen's nephew play in a game. Jensen gets really angry and makes a scene when someone fouls his nephew.